I'm going to start the audio first. Okay, this is Izzy Sophia. It is August 15th, 2025, and we are going to ask a few questions. I now am starting the Pixis. So camera 1, which is just on the face, and then I am starting the SL.
Hi, my name is Izzy Sophia. I am a performer, dancer, tattoo artist in LA.
Okay, so why is it that your hair has got like that?
So, do you want the long answer or the short answer?
Go ahead and do the long answer.
I have an older sister who got into modeling before me and worked with a pinup photographer at the time who used to actually live next to Betty Page when she was already, I don't want to say elderly, but she was older at the time. So she recounted a lot of stories to him, and he always described her as somebody who was very kind and very interesting. As far as her history and why I took interest in her is not just because of the pinup look. Obviously, I am very much into the BDSM aspect of things, and I guess raw emotion that she was able to emulate in her photography. And it is of my understanding that at the time there wasn't anybody really doing what she was doing. I would probably make more obscene art. I would probably make more art that has to deal with maybe more raw and the hyper emotional aspects of masochism, which is what I'm interested in. Yeah, and in a way that doesn't have to be censored, and in a way that is true to me. So maybe with printed media, I think, at least for me and the people in my community, I know that there is interest for it still. I disagree with the fact that, something like nudity has to be something that is eroticized to the point of censorship. I don't think there's anything wrong with the human body. I don't think there's anything wrong with conveying human emotion. But I believe that social media has made us think that there is something wrong with that. I guess the person that I would want to learn from, too, is somebody with experience, firsthand experience. I think it is important where you learn certain things because there is a weight that carries on from that knowledge.
Right?
I think it's like one of the last art forms that has that kind of like intimate apprenticeship thing that you follow. You carry on. Traditionally, you carry on the name of who you learned from. So, I mean, that kind of says it all because there's a lot of weight to carry on that lineage, like you were talking about before. You want to make sure that you honor that in the things that you do going forward. So, I would say it's gravely important where you doesn't know what it's like to experience living in a feminine body and everything that comes with it. I think that example is kind of black and white to me, but you would also not learn something like that from somebody who's never, again, like, experienced those things firsthand. On a superficial level, I would say that they're making bad art. But on a deeper level, I would say, at least for me, from a, I guess, consumer perspective, I can feel when something doesn't have emotion behind it. So what I think of a photographer who doesn't maybe know or care how to get their subject, it's like personality or whatever, across, I would say that they shouldn't be photographers. God, I don't know. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.